Here to attend this classroom for learning spoken English from this classroom activities. In this tutorial, as a spoken English teacher, I would like to give some construe on behalf of the point, a relevant point, which is that what is called realistic positive thinking. But before going to give some analytical point on that, I rather would like to start by giving example on it. That if you would like to get motivation in your own life, try to follow about your own journey as what you have passed. From the starting point up to the current position where it belongs to be. If you navigate that thoroughly about that certain struggle as what you faced yourself, then you definitely can able to get a lot of motivation yourselves. It can be another example like that. Suppose in my own classroom there are many students who have a lot of experience. They can able to speaking very nice, but I am requesting them to recall about the memory of their past when they started their journey for learning these lessons. Their body language was so poor. Their confidence level was much lower. Even they were much more confused about that language, that how to start. But now, if you face on them, you definitely can find a lot of changes in their own body languages. It's mean that if they are taking care, or if they try to navigate about that certain journey as what they have passed, then they definitely get a lot of motivation for their own further developments. Myself can be example here too. When I was started as a starter, that time I really didn't have a much better concept as what I was going to use for the purpose of giving benefits of learning lessons in English to my students. But even I was dealing with a lot of problem at that time too. And even I did not know what would be the right things to be applied for. But I did not quit. I did not surrender. I always try to use many different methods for giving them the best teaching as what is relevant for them for their own personal developments. That time nobody was recognized me. But today, the place where I am sitting, many people have come to know about me. And if I take a look back on my own journey up to that certain place where I am holding on, then I definitely can get lot of motivation from it, and it may help me for my own further developments. If this all examples are not much more relevant for you, then I can give you another example on it. That if you take a look on the journey of life of a successful person, if you read their autobiography, then you can find from the initial stage where they are starting and up to the place where they became more successful person in this world, then you definitely can get a lot of motivation out of that. Suppose you are starting your journey now at present, so as a starter, what type of struggle you have to face, you better can get that message or information if you compare your own journey with the journey of that successful person in his own life. Then you definitely can able to get a lot of idea from it, and it give you a lot of motivation in your own life of journey. So now we can clarify it like a short form of word like BME. So if you study the BME of a successful person, then you definitely can get success in your own life too. Here B means the beginning of the life, M means the middle section of life, and E means the end of the journey, means achievement of life. Now if suppose at the starting point of the journey of life of that successful person who could have been faced a lot of trouble, who could have been running with a loss of money or out of money, he may have a family problem. Instead of that, he was sticking with his own work and dedicated for it. And then he get a lot of stability on his own work. And in that way, if you study that, definitely you can get a lot of information on it. And you can get a question of your answer of your own question too. Now I am talking about the middle section of the life. If you study about that middle section of life, then you find that they made a lot of strategical plan on it. Even sometimes they were shifted their own work. They changed the trajectory of their work and find out a different optionality for getting changes in their own lifespan. They took a lot of risk there and get a stability on that place. It means that if you would like to learn about the progression of life, then you definitely have to follow the middle section of their life. How did they able to progress in their own journey of life? Now I would like to come to the end of the journey, means E. Okay, E means that achievement. If you study from the beginning up to the end of the journey and navigate it thoroughly, then you definitely can get an idea how to become an achiever in your own life. What sort of elements you have to follow for it. This is called the realistic positive thinking, as what you have to make yourselves in your own mind. Now if I would like to go for giving more explanation on that, I rather would like to start to explain about it, that what is called unrealistic positive thinking. Unrealistic positive thinking means that where there is no ground reality on it. As an example, a student who was reading in class 10, he was much more assured that he could get 98% marks in his final exam, and he made a plan on it. He wanted to actually start engineering course. He also had a several plan on it, but when the result was out, he got 96% marks and he was committed suicide. This is not a single incident happening in our own country. Every year such an incident which arises, and we cannot able to get control on that. It's mean that unrealistic positive thinking is causes for this problem in our own life. Notwithstanding, even some of the person who cannot able to achieve their goal according to their own choice or according to their own mindset, they often allow depression to come in their own life, and after that they cannot able to get out of this throughout their entire course of life. So you should not have to rely on that certain things where you have no hand on it. Okay, you should not have to rely on that. It is called unrealistic positive thinking. Positivity must be there, but unrealistic positive thinking it is. But now I am talking about the realistic positive thinking. What is called realistic positive thinking? Our life can be compared as a match in a cricket field. Is that true? Where you are the batsman and you have bat on your hand. Your duty is to strike the ball, and there is in other hand there is a bowler, and the bowler can be compared about your life. Life deliver one after another ball towards you, and you have to face it. You have to strike the ball and get a over boundary on it. But you should not be apprehended enough for getting out on this ball, because there is no wicket behind you. Also there is no wicket keeper who is covering the wicket. It means that you are in a free hand for striking the ball yourselves. It may be true, the first delivery which is thrown by your life to you, you may miss that opportunity. Here the ball can be compared as an opportunity life. You may miss the first chance, but you should not be bothered for it, because life will give you more and more chances. It will give you 1,000 chances in your life. So you must have to get ready for it, for the second chance when it will appear to you. It's true that when you miss an opportunity in your own life, then you must feel a lot of regressions. but nothing can be achievable through regressions. If you quit the field and go outside the boundary and sit there and thinking about it, that what opportunity was missed by yourselves, nothing can be gained by that. Rather you stick on that place and try to face that ball, challenge yourselves and strike the ball and hit the boundary. In that way you can able to reach your goal. Maybe consecutively several ball you missed, several opportunity you may miss from your own life. Suppose 3 or 4 balls maybe, but at the 5th delivery or the 5th opportunity you can able to strike the ball. Think about it and get a over boundary on it. So whatever the regressions feelings as what was playing in your own mind at the initial stage when you miss consecutively several opportunities or 3 or 4 opportunities, it is just wash away eventually, and you get set free from that certain tension, from the certain disappointment. And this is how that you can able to achieve your goal. But it is true that only one success is not enough. Only one over boundary is not satisfied to you. You should not allow any complacent for it. That you get a over boundary, it's mean that you get a success. You need not to think about it, or you need not to play more. No, it is not true. You must have to get ready yourself for chasing the ball once again, because more and more over boundary give you more and more success, and then you can achieve your goal. Sometimes some people think about it that I can get success, I need not to do any hard work for it. Why should I be? They left their work, and maybe one day will come, maybe 3 or 4 years later, you will discuss with your friends, hey, you know that I got a lot of success 4 years before. But question may come from your own friends, then why you belong to this similar stage till now? It's mean that you just give up yourselves. You should not give up. You should continue with that certain process for striking the ball one and another times. Then you can able to reach your goal. Now I would like to talk about the unrealistic wishful thinking. What is called unrealistic wishful thinking? Sometimes there are some people who try to make their castle on the air, where there is no base of reality on it. Suppose you get an appointment for getting an interview in a company, okay, and you reach there with your resume. There are also many other 100 people also reach there for the same things, getting that job. They are also job seeker like you. Now you think about yourself. You think in your mind that I will get that job anyhow because I need that job. Okay, and watching the growth of that company, you try to make a dream plan in your mind that when I will get the job, I will make my own housing, I will buy my own new car, I will also chill out with my friends to throw a party in my home. You made a several plan, but you are not much assured that you will be selected for that job or not. So think about it. When you drop from that high land to low land, so what will be happening with you? You will becoming on that similar stage where you were started. Whatever the depressions was there with you, whatever the family crisis you had to deal with, that similar things was puzzling your brain once again. There are few other persons who often think themselves much more positive. They are always talking about the positivity. They always patted on their back and asking them that I will get that job anyhow because I have a better education, I have a better eligibility, I have a better communication skill. Why should I not be selected for that job? I definitely can get that job. Confidence is good. Confidence can give you a lot of motivation. But overconfidence is bad. When you become overconfident on it, you definitely will be rejected. So think about that after that, the situation after that. You cannot able to stand again. It's mean that all these are called unrealistic wishful thinking. you should not try to make your castle on the air. Believe on that certain situations where you belongs to be. Suppose you are rejected and you come to me and asking me this question, that in spite of having those all eligibility, all better educational certificates, whatever I have not been selected by that company. Do you know that? Then I will ask you several questions on it. Why you think that you are that eligible person for that certain job? Why others are not? Why you think that you have a better education, others people have not? Why do you think that your communication skill is much progressive than others? Other peoples are also have that similar things. So therefore you should not have to be much more confident on it that you can able to get that job anyway. So rather it's think about the other people sitting on the other hand, who is taking your interview. He is the realistic positive thinker. He doesn't care what about the depressions you have. He doesn't care about your own family crisis or whatever the money, short of money as what you are facing at present. He doesn't care anything about it, because he has only a single single optionality in his own mind to choose a right person, eligible person for his company, because he wanted to take that person who can give his company a lot of growth. That eligible person is needed for his company, and for that reason he is doing that work. So think about it positiveness and learn from it. I rather would like to give you a suggestion. You should not expect anything from your interview. Okay, first you set your expectation outside and reach there with your own resume. And when you get an appointment, you must get few times for it. Is that true? And every company have their own websites. Try to follow their websites. Open their websites and follow the company's growth, development, history of the company. Study it very thoroughly. Okay. Try to study about the product as what they are selling on the market. Learn about it. And also you must have to study about the post as what is offering to you by your company, by that company. Okay, how much responsibility you have to take to get going on with this work. Then you definitely can get a lot of exercise on it, and you also become a very good learner on that. Suppose you are being selected for that job. Both you are benefited for it. Not only you are the beneficiaries for that, but also your company who has been selected to you for that job, they are also benefited by it. Because they have chosen the right person for their company, who can give his 100% dedication for the purpose of the development of that company. But if you are rejected, you should not be ponder over to think about it. You should not be bothered to think about it, because there is no question of botheration. Because the study as what you have, actually the time as what you spend for the study about that company, where you get a lot of experience. Now you are becoming much more relevant persons to apply for another post in different companies, and you definitely will get job now, because you are getting more experience on it. Rather, you should repent much about the foolishness of that interviewer who did not recognize you, who did not give you opportunity. It could have been much more better for their development of their company. They may lost a golden opportunity. Think about in that way, then positivity automatically develop, automatically generate in your own life. There is also an alarming code to you, as what I am going to state at present. Getting job is not sufficient, is not enough. Somebody think about after getting job, they think that we are getting relaxed. Okay, we don't have to give our own dedication for it, and they spend their time very nicely with their friends and other things. They are not giving their 100% for that job. It is not correct. When you get that job, yes, initially you must have to spend with your friend, chill out with them, throwing some party in your home. That doesn't matter. But after that, you must have to get ready to face the next challenge. You have to give your 100% dedication for the purpose of that, the development of your own company. Because companies hire you for that certain commitment. And you must have to fulfill that commitment as what you have committed to your company at the time of your interviews. And if you do so, then you never will become the victim of that certain peoples who are often chasing their own life. Now I think that whatever the suggestion I have given to you, you must try to get it remembered and apply that common sense in your own life too when you face that situations in your own life. And never give up. One opportunity is missed, second or third opportunity, whatever, has missed by you, but you should not bother for it. You rather try to do that things what other peoples are not doing at present. Then you definitely can get a lot of achievement in your life. Thank you very much.